Yeah, hold on. Right. It's your first ever. Food don't slap. Slap of the week. Shout out to the boy. Hey. Oh, like baby. Let's go, man. Oh man, bro. It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
And we are tuned in right now to the Victory Friday special edition. First Thanksgiving edition for On Base Soil Podcast. Give it up for yourselves, man, right quick, y'all saying. Being in the building right now, hit that like and subscribe button as you are found into the VIP. Make sure you turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. Want to shout out to everybody right now in the chat right quick. Happy Thanksgiving to the family. Rocking New Era.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy late Thanksgiving. That Seahawk bird was tasty as fuck, man. For real, man. Ooh. Let us know how you ate your Seahawk last night. Roasted, deep fried, sauteed, baked. However you ate your Seahawk last night, put it in the chat for me. My boy Chris M. Top of the afternoon, gentlemen. Bang, bang.
Chris, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Rocking my guys. We here, man. We here. It's a great win. Great win.
Bruh, I didn't think I would feel this good after a win all this season. But the redemption for Turkey on the 50. 9 years to the day. San Francisco 49ers went ahead and got that redemption versus the sorry Seattle Seahawks and Pete Carroll on that gum. 30-13. My boy, how was that game last night?
Man, I had told Doe, man, it's soul food, man. It was soul food. It felt good for the soul to get that revenge and eat the turkey. My boy Kittle ran out with the turkey. We was throwing turkey legs all in the field and the crowd in the stands. It was a good day, man. My boy CMC said the turkey was hot. It was tasty. He said he was
they was really
20 minutes after the game.
For real.
And then it was a joke talking about who knew if you wanted Debo to start playing, you just had to tell him it was food.
We're not on the Debo Sunday, y'all. We're not
going to roast my boy. You know Debo. Prime time games. My boy gonna show out. Man. So it was good, man. Long awaited. You know what I'm saying? So now it feels like we can get our season started. Like, you feel me? Like, everything up until that point felt like it was like, I don't know how to explain, like going through the motions, but now it feels like, all right, the season is here. We get to enjoy this win a couple days. We get to watch Sunday stress-free. You know what I'm saying? Only fantasy implications on that front, but we ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, you going into the Sunday knowing you already won.
Man,
so it's
good.
Great feeling when you win on Thursday. So yeah, man, we just gonna celebrate this maybe one more day, then it's on to them other birds. You know what I'm saying? We got the birds on the menu the next couple of weeks, next 4 games. So
bird hunting season.
Yeah, exactly.
Bird hunting season for real has commenced. Shout out to the chat right now, trying to catch up. My boy Rockin' New Era says on his bingo card, he got Bosa for the 2 sacks. I was thinking, did I say Chase Young 2 sacks or Bosa's 2 sacks?
I don't know. I can't remember. I thought you wrote it down.
Man, I wrote it down, but I am remote right now today, y'all.
So you wrote it down, literally. I thought you wrote it in your notes.
No. Next time I'll have to do it digitally, but for sure. Put that down in the chat.
You said 2 for one of them though, for sure.
I think it was Chase or Nick Bosa. Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty dope to see. D-Line was out there eating. My boy Stack Mac in the building says hunt season has commenced. It's bird hunt season for sure. Shout out my boy Mark in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Was good, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, was good. My boy New Era says revenge is a dish best served cold. Payback. Man,
that was probably the most satisfying win of the season so far.
Easily, bro. Bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, mind you,
the way we won too, like dominated them. Like I said, I'm obviously I had them scoring 14 instead of 13, but I had us scoring, I think 44. I think
you
I said
like 44.
Yeah, but I had the blowout.
On the score for this past week.
And the points could have got there, man. We kind of like sputtered out a little bit. we could have got there, but we just wasn't firing on all cylinders. We always talk about too how when you get near the Hawks nest, you feel me, by their 12th man, shit always
gets shit. That shit does kind of tip into their favor. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you.
End zone, bro. And when I looked after he threw the pick, I looked when we came back. I was like, oh, that's the end zone right there. So we already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta, Kyle, why are you throwing the ball back-to-back plays from their end zone?
Bro, the end zone, that was crazy.
I get he made a check, but like, bro, run the ball, bro. You did it back-to-back plays, and then obviously it didn't end well. Purdy has to do a better job taking care of the ball, but you could kind of tell he was in the end zone, started panicking, just wanted to get rid of it to his check down and over to it. But shit happens. Our defense didn't give up no touchdown. So at the end of the day, dominate and win. That boy DK Metcalf didn't bring out no sign language today.
Man, he only sign language he do. Saw that flow, man. That was crazy.
Boys came ready to play.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Mooney Ward, Ambry Thomas.
Mooney Ward was going crazy, bro.
Demo, you didn't really hear his name called all night because he was shutting shit down. Jackson Smith had that one catch on him, which was ridiculous.
No, that was crazy. That was
if you was watching the play, he had DK coming across the field for the first down. So that's where I thought he was gonna go. And then it looked like he overthrew dude to the corner route, but it was on the money, one hand diving catch. That was probably their best play of the night. Outside of that, man, we handle business.
Man, no, for real. Looking at the stats right now, Purdy, not the best day for him. 21 for 30. Still had good completion percentage, but only 209 in the air. The one interception, but he started off hot though. Like they came out the gates pretty good. Like we always say, Kyle scripted plays are undefeated. So they came out firing in all cylinders. But it's QBR, probably lowest QBR of the season so far for him, 62. I think what it says right here, 62.3 with 86 QB rating. Somehow Debo, bro, they had that. They got Debo on there. I forgot he had that attempted pass when he did the trick play.
Yeah, and he threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what's going on, bro? That shit was crazy. And
it was a smart play by him because I thought he was just gonna take the loss of yards, you know what I'm saying? But he threw it out at the last second.
Yeah,
no, I didn't think he was gonna throw it, but I thought he was just gonna hold the ball and try to run through two people. Like you feel me? Like I'm losing yards anyway, might as well hit somebody. Like so he threw it out of bounds. I'm like, cool, that was smart.
They told him, like, look, bro, we just throw it away, bro. Minimize all the extra, you know what I'm saying, hits on the body of the season, but at least for this part of the season, for real. Big day, CMC, man, bro. Great White Buffalo, bro. Not talked about enough, bro. MVP of the offense right now, in my opinion. 19 carries, 114 yards. Guess the average. Did you see the average?
No, yards per carry.
6 yards a pop, bro. 2 touchdowns on the day. Shout out to our guy, Big Banks, back in the lineup. So the left side of the line was firing all cylinders, bro. They was out there.
And even then, I was watching Banks a little bit. He was still playing a little flat-footed. Like you could still see he's not 100%. He's favoring the foot a little bit, but he came in there, did what had to be done. Feel me? Was doing what he normally does. He had the one false start. You know what I'm saying? Just a little rust. You feel me? Knocking off. You feel me? The center snapped his head back. He got a little anxious. He knew he was pulling, so he trying to get around extra quick.
Get that little extra jump.
Yeah, exactly. So it happens, but my boy did his thing, man. He came back in there, and the left side is back to what we know it.
Man, facts. That was the left side was looking pretty amazing last night. In terms of CMC's night, what did you see from the Great White Buffalo?
Man, just what sticks out to me more than anything is how hard he runs, bro. Like he don't shy away from no contact, but he runs hella hard. Like you think he's gonna be stopped because he gets wrapped up for like a 2 yards, and all of a sudden he keeps the line pushing, and it's an 8-yard carry. So, and then like he's not even that big, bro. So like that's what's crazy.
But he's
to me,
solid.
Right? He's cut, but
you feel me? Like
he's all muscle for sure, but like
solid.
He probably ain't even 225, bro. I think he's around like 205, 215.
205?
Yeah, bro. But he's all muscle. Ain't no body fat. Like, you feel me? He's cut. But he's just not like a huge, like, you feel me? Like a big 6'2", 6'3" runner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think it's just bruising folks like that. But he always keeps his leg moving. He can always find a slither. Like I kind of how I feel like Frank Gore. Like, it's like literally like a little crease up. Yeah, like literally like his vision is ridiculous.
Just the anticipation too. Wait for
the
to open up. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then he'll just like, even if it's like my two linemen right there, I'm gonna just run through them so they know. Like you feel me? That's me coming through it. We just like it's just crazy to watch him do what he does, man. It's you could just see like why he's one of the best in the league, man. And it's I'm glad he's on our team.
Bro, the run for the touchdown was probably my favorite run of the night.
He got grabbed at like the 8-yard line.
Bro.
It just kept going.
Motherfuckers into the end zone, but just the way he waited for the cutback, he just his acceleration is so crazy. If y'all ever get to go see the Niners in practice during training camp, bro, that's when I noticed it first. Like, his first burst is fucking incredible.
But also, he's not like it reminds me of like Arian Foster. Like I always used to hear him talk about. He used to say slow to and fast through. So basically, like when he gets the ball, it looks like he's not even moving, and then all of a sudden he sees that hole, and it's like full speed, as opposed to like some backs they already get it and they're already going full speed. So now they're trying to slow down at the line and make a decision. Like he's basically like jogging when he catches the ball. As soon as he sees what he needs to see, boy, he's just taking off, and it's nasty. Like you can't get him with an arm tackle. Like you feel me? He's a monster. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat again. We got Smitty in this thing. AJ.
Oh yeah, Smitty finally made it back up with this motherfucker.
Man. What's happening, y'all?
Pretty icy. Shout out to the Diamond, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AJ Cruz. My boy AJ Cruz in the building, y'all saying? What up, Cheese? What up, Fly Tie? What's good, my boy?
Sir.
CMC Offensive Player of the Year for sure, which was also your boy's
hard to deny.
Player of the Year pick, man.
He picked that. You picked him. And then, you picked him for offense, and then Mahomes MVP. I was going to say, did you pick him for both? But I forgot you picked Mahomes MVP.
Mahomes still. I mean, I don't think Mahomes probably not going to be MVP right now, but
not at the moment. But listen, there's still enough games left.
It's plenty games left. But Offensive Player of the Year. Do you think? I asked my brother this last night. It's a crazy number, but do you think Christian McCaffrey can beat LT's touchdown record this year?
What is it? 20-something? 30-something?
27.
Total touchdowns or just rushing?
Rushing.
How many he got now? 12?
Jack, I think it's like 12 or 13.
I don't see him get into a game for the rest of the season, though. I guess he's definitely capable of it, but we have so many weapons. I don't think they're going to necessarily need – not too rushing. I can see him getting
he has 11 right now. He has 11 right now.
Yeah, see, I don't think he's gonna break that record. Like,
I think
because he's still too much in the passing game too, bro.
Yeah,
he gonna have if it was total touchdowns, I would take that risk. But with just the rushing touchdowns, like he do way more than just run the ball. So I can't give him all that, but he's definitely capable of it. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like. You feel me? Like he can't get there. We know he can't. I just think the way you feel me, our team is set up, and then for Offensive Player of the Year, he's the front runner, but I wouldn't say he's ran away with it because
I don't think he's ran away with it.
If Tyreek gets to 2,000, receiving yards, like it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So, but he's definitely I would say probably the odds favorite right now. I don't know what those odds are in Vegas or whatever the case may be, but I'm sure he's probably the favorite. Yeah, man, my boy's a monster though. Like, God,
I got
him for a second and third.
You said what on second and third?
I said we got him for a second and third. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like, that's gotta be one of John Lynch's best moves. You feel me? Like
he be
that's got to be one of the trades of like the past 5 years. Like one of the best trades, bro. Like
that or the Chase Young.
I would say CMC because we've done it for much longer.
Just
Chase Young has made a difference. We're not gonna act like he ain't brought our defense back, but I just feel like with the CMC, we still got him. I think for another year after this too. So like you feel me? Like that's come on, bro. Locked in with this dude. Like he immediately made an impact. My man. Didn't he score in the Chiefs game and like barely knew the playbook or some shit like that last year? So like
only had like
he made an instant impact on our team and scored a touchdown literally every game since, besides the Jags. Like, come on, bro. So
yeah, bro,
can't argue with that, bro. Like,
bro. CMC is. Thank you, John.
Xavier, my boy, what it do, man?
Who have been here, man? My boy Xavier in the building. We
yes,
here,
sir.
my boy Zay in the building. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ramilia. All right, so I finally make it back to the podcast. Be thankful for the Rams beating up on the Seahawks. No, definitely appreciate y'all, my boy, for that one.
Gave you a shout out. I wasn't gonna sit here and act like I was rooting for y'all, but I was happy y'all did that.
I was rooting for them like to beat them, but we wasn't technically rooting for the Rams.
I enjoyed seeing the Seahawks misery on that missed kick.
Nah, for real, bro. That's real, for real, bro. My boy Rockin' New Era says he doesn't think CMC will break the record. Teams will focus too much on CMC.
Like, yeah. Like, I don't know what's the total touchdown record though. He might go after that.
I would have to do the Google right quick. I see on that one. My boy trying to catch up on the chat right here. Then in the building, we here. You know what I'm saying? Now for real. My boy says, Xavier says, Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Definitely. Shout out to my Indigenous people, for real. My boy Mark says, modern day Marshall Faulk is CMC, like how he got traded from the Colts to the Rams. Very similar to that. Yeah, no, that's definitely a very good comparison. I can see that for sure. Shout out RSR. Great show, fellas. Really appreciate that, my boy, for real. What's the overall
21?
21?
No, 31. 31 by LT.
Okay, 31. And he has how many right now in the season? CMC, it's 11 for show. Rushing. And I cannot find how much he has total right now.
Look right now.
Yep. Sorry, y'all. Bear with us right here. Our stat department was not quite on it today. But we trying
man, that's what happens when you
right for y'all.
Pull it up at. Are these rushing? Oh no, these are.
Wow. I cannot find it at all. As
we're
looking though,
2, 3,
you about to break it down?
4. He got four receiving touchdowns. So
it's only 4. Okay, so he got
15 touchdowns. 15. He's about halfway there. Yeah, I see. He could probably go after that more. I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that was broken. And now, who was the record held by?
Your boy LT. Probably the same season. Yeah, he had 2006, I think it was.
So StackMax says he has 16 on the season. Is our math right? I saw 11. 11 rushing.
Okay, then maybe I just might have missed it. Yeah.
Right, either way, he has a very good chance of breaking that record. We're gonna keep an eye on that because if he breaks that record, he'll for sure be Offensive Player of the Year. But
5, he got 5 receiving touchdowns. Yep. So 11 and 5. Yep. 16.
Yep. Thank you, StackMax. Stat checking that. Shout out to the receiving core, Debo, BA. Man, Juwan on that third down, bro, was clutch, bro. He drug them dudes and got to the first down. That shit was clean. Kittle had a slow day, 3 for 19, but mostly a lot of Debo and IU.
Kittle, I feel like Kittle had all his catches on like the first drive or two for real. Like,
I'm looking at the stats. BA only had 2 catches.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew because I knew on the drive when he scored. I'm playing against him in your league. So on the drive when he scored, I had just looked. I'm like, damn, BA only got 1 catch. But it was a big ass catch. I think it was like 3rd down or something like that when he caught the one. And then on the drive he scored, he caught it, and then I got hella juiced, and I was like, wait a minute, I gotta see the score. So hey, that shit, I got hella juiced because he routed him. He was talking shit. As a Niner fan, I was dumbass hyped. I said, wait a minute, like I literally snapped back to the fantasy mode. I was like, oh shit, but then it wasn't too bad. Damage wasn't too bad, but
man, no, well, he probably ended with like 30 or like 15, 20 maybe at the most.
It was a dot, man. And BA said that. I tweeted it.
Hell yeah, bro.
I tweeted it when he threw it. I'm like, that's a dot 13. And then BA said it. And he was like, what do you call that? What do you call that throw for Purdy?
That's
a
dot. For real,
boy.
Purdy went off script on that one.
To
be a screen.
Man, you hear Kyle's
at the last second, bro. So do you think he saw the safety at the last second where he was at and just threw it into BA's area? Because no way he saw BA get open on that route. Like BA routed dude, but he was looking at the screen at first to get his eyes off him, and then he went back to him at the last second. Like,
I mean, I think with him with BA, I don't think he ever looks to see if BA's open. I think he just always know I'm gonna throw the ball to BA and BA gonna get it. So like, I feel like you feel me. Like I don't never feel like I don't never feel like he waits for BA to be open. I feel like he knows if I look him off, I'm gonna get BA 1-on-1 and I'll live with the results. You feel me? Like, but if you look at bro, I haven't seen. I gotta watch the all 22. You know, I'm gonna get to that later, but just watching the still video, there's literally 4 defenders around him. But like he throws that in a really crazy spot, bro.
That was crazy.
And it was on the money in stride. Like it was ridiculous. Kyle's reaction had me dying laughing in the press conference. He like, man, I didn't even know that was the throw to make until he said, man, I didn't even know that was a throw to make on that play. Like, I guess that's option 1 now because Purdy made him open. Purdy. That's why I like Purdy, because it's like Kyle wants you to be a robot, and like to a certain extent, Purdy is that, but also like I said, when he man, he just got
he's so much better at just like freestyling and knowing when to make that call of just like, all right, come on, freestyler right here.
Yeah, like fuck what coach saying. I'm gonna do what I need to do because we gotta
get
win.
It like you
said. You feel me? Like we gotta win.
Right. He did that with IU 2 weeks ago when he threw it to him in the back of the end zone when I was sketched. And then you feel me? Like, and he went in and did it this week for the game winner. So it's like it's probably like you said, like bro, like I'm just trusting IU to go ahead and get up and get that.
Man, but I feel like this one was a little bit different though, because like he was like on the Jaguars when he was scrambling and just decided I'm gonna throw it back across the field. Yeah. This one, the play was kind of drawn up that way, so he knew he could kind of manipulate the defense. You know what I'm saying? And just throw it to a spot that BA was gonna be. But the timing was perfect, bro. BA didn't have to slow down. Like as soon as he made the break, he turned around, caught it in stride. It was just that might have been one of Purdy's best throws. Like
that was definitely one of his best throws for sure of the season. Yeah, no, that was I give it to him on that one, bro, because it was looking sketch in the middle of the game for Purdy for me. That second and third quarter got a little, you know what I'm saying? Like
I would say the third and early, really the whole third, until the end, like the last little part of the third, we finally got moving. But that's why I be talking about Kyle, man. When he after the first scripted plays run out, he be acting like the damn Mr. Krabs meme and shit just be spinning around him. Like, what are they doing?
They corners was kind of making plays too, though. You saw that play that they corner made when I think he broke off on his man and swatted the ball that was set for IU. So I mean, like they was out there making a little bit of plays too. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no. I kind of figured Purdy would have that type of day after facing the Jaguars and Buccaneers, who didn't have the best pass defense. So like I kind of just feel like he would fall back a little bit this week, but when it counted though, Purdy was money, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Rocket New Era says that touchdown throw from Purdy to IU was fire. You know what I'm saying? Chris M, nice almost segue. We'll get to that a little bit later on shortly, but Wimby is dangerous. Shout out to the Dubs. Rocket New Era says Purdy is like, man, I can get this short pass, but I can make this other throw. And if Kyle gets it,
man, for real, like I said, the Jags game is when I knew, man. Like the first drive, he came out and still was doing the same shit. I'm like, kid got some nuts on him. Like if you can't say nothing else, like he don't care. He just had 3 games where he been turning the ball over, and like it was like the first drive, he still throws it back across the field. And I was like, he just that dude, man. He just like gonna do what Kyle needs to be done, but at the same time, he's gonna make a judgment and be like, hey, bro, this is what it is. Like,
I think he's playing with house money at this point.
Exactly, too, for
last
sure.
Pick in the draft, doesn't have like any contract like that right now. Like no big contract that he's even playing for right now. This is all house money. So like, if I'm gonna go ahead and swing big, I'm gonna swing big. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the BCB boys that be out there. But like, man, he got some cojones, and when it matters, he went ahead and make them throws. So like, bro, that shit was. Yeah. That was a great axe. Nice axe into Seattle, you know what I'm saying?
Like to me, I think those 4 years of him starting at Iowa State really just be showing, because it's like I feel like in the game of football, he's been through every emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been through like pretty much every scenario, every emotion. Like he threw the, you know what I'm saying? He throws the pick, you know what I'm saying? Comes right back, drives us down the field. We didn't score that drive. No, because we scored the drive after that, right? With BA. Yeah. So we didn't score that drive, but then he gets, first down, gets us moving a little bit, changed the field position. So yeah, we did. We had a good game, man. Purdy. I'm all in. I'm all in.
Did what he had to do, bro. Did what he had to do. Shout out my boy Morale. You know what I'm saying? Finally made it to the podcast of the show. Hit that like and subscribe.
What it do, man?
Boy, you know what I'm saying? My boy overseas with it. Transition.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
You said what?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, definitely. Please. All good, man. She says, let's go. Bang, bang. Not a gang. CMC MVP. No, for real.
Boys was handling big
Buffalo. Shout out Deebo Samuel, Seahawks killer as well. I knew he was going to step up. To the defense, Dre Greenlaw, Seahawks killer, once again, leading the way in tackles. 8 tackles on the day. For sacks, our bingo card sacks, Javon Hargrave, 1.5. Bro, did you know OG Gipp got a sack?
I did not until after the game. I looked at it afterwards. I don't know whose sack they gave him, but I think that was the one when
it had to be on that blitz.
Yeah, because it was like 3 or 4 people that got there, and I couldn't tell who it was, but it was probably was Gibb because he had the sleeves on. Because I thought it was I thought it was Gregory at first. No, first I thought it was Kinlaw.
Yeah,
and then I was like, no, he's not big enough. So then I thought it was Gregory, and then I kind of just left it at that because I saw the sleeves, and I didn't really think much after it.
It was everybody's bingo card. Nick Bosa had 2 sacks on the day. I wish I could fact check that because I either called him.
I think Rockin called that, I believe.
Rockin definitely called Bosa to have 2 sacks. Eric Armstead, man, killing it again for me. Had 1 sack, and then Kevin Givens gifted with a 1/2 sack as well too. So 6 total sacks on the day for the defense. Interceptions for our bingo card. No one had Ambry Thomas on the bingo card, so we want to say salute to him. Went ahead and did his thing with that.
Somebody in the chat might have picked Ambry. I think somebody because we had a few guesses.
Put in the chat right now if you had Ambry Thomas on your bingo card.
Somebody might have had Ambry. It wasn't either of us.
Man, Ambry getting too much slander to not get the love today. Shout out Joe Shasky. Joe Shasky on the Morning Roast was definitely giving Ambry Thomas finally the love you deserve, man.
I've always been an Ambry fan. He had that stretch where he
on this show.
You feel me? He had that stretch where he took a step back a little bit, but also felt like his biggest problem was he was just giving up too many big plays. Like he wasn't even getting scored on hella much. It was just he would be giving up 30, 40-yard bombs every now and then, and that would be, like I said, his fucking one play that he gave up that game, and then it would just be looking like he was getting torched. But you know what I mean? He back now. He bounced back. I like I said, I like the rotation between sliding Demo inside. That seems to be working. And then when Oliver and Demo, when Mooney Ward got hurt, Ambry had to go inside. Then they put Owen Burks with the 3 linebacker look as opposed to putting what's the name in the slot. But even if Oliver goes in that slot, I'm feeling comfortable with it. Like, I'm not acting like he's not good because we didn't see him play. We seen him step up, make plays. I just feel like he has trouble with some of the quicker receivers. And it's not really, it's just not really a good matchup for him because he is a little bit longer. You feel me? More of a tackler, more of a physical corner. But you feel me? That's why you got multiple people. My boy Womack was active. I don't really think he got in the game.
I don't think he got in, but we got
Lutter made a play on the special teams. We saw Lutter Jr. make a play. So them young fellas.
My boy Stack Mac, we might have to upgrade Stack Mac to our stat expert. Gino tripped.
That's real.
Tripped and fell, and that's why OG Gibb was able to get credit for that sack. So thank you for stat checking that. Definitely want to talk about this. Ooh, the matchup of the night. Mooney Ward locked in on DK. Big game for sure. Shout out Morale. Bruh. Mooney Ward was locked in, bruh. I don't know if everybody saw that sign language. DK Metcalf and went ahead and signed, you know what I'm saying, my boy Killer Witherspoon one game. Former 49er, and kind of signed up. DK just be talking shit in general. He said some shit last week too, though.
He always talking shit, but that's what he said. He didn't want to. He's tired of getting flagged, so now he talks shit in sign language. and called Akello Weatherspoon his son.
Like the type of nigga that'd be
after, nerd ass with that binky ass pacifier
weird,
mouthpiece, bro. Why is your mouthpiece a pacifier, bro? Like that shit bothers me so much.
Flagrant number one. You know what I'm saying?
That shit bothers me so much.
Your sign language and you got a pacifier mouthpiece.
But he was real quiet yesterday. My boys. You feel me?
Mooney Ward was making plays, bro.
About to see, bro. Strap him up.
Yourself in right now.
Buckle up, boy. You're in for a long night.
Boy, it was
how you say strap the ASL. I think he was doing it all night with the
What was your favorite probably pass deflection for Moody?
The one on the left sideline when he turned inside and busted up with his inside hand. Yeah. So
I was up there.
I feel like if he would have turned and jumped with the other hand, he could have got the pick, but it was just like he was in his zone. He wanted the pass breakup, and when you lock him down, you lock him down. You know me with him, I always want him to be stingy so he can get them picks. Because I feel like
he almost had it was my favorite one was the one on the slant route. He let him go by him. Kind of did a little tug of the jersey.
Came there, he almost had it. I thought that was my one, but my thing with him, that's the thing that's keeping him from being, you feel me, one of the best corners in the league is the picks. You feel me? Like he plays solid defense. He goes against everybody number one and do solid. Besides when we in that cover 3 bullshit where they give up the underneath passes, but outside of that, when it's time to strap up, he be strapped up, and then. If he had the picks, he would get the respect around the league that he deserves. Sidebar, what was that? CBS Sports stole my whole flow talking about Deron Bland, a sleeper for defensive player of the year. Niggas be stealing my whole flow, man. I know they be tapped in all day soon. They gotta give us our credit, man.
I'm telling you,
but
podcast, man. Hit that for real.
Mooney Ward, man, he's one of them ones, man. I'm happy with the signing. I hope we lock him back in because we gotta pay. Next year is his last year on the contract, so I hope we keep him around, let him finish it out around here, man, because he been balling. So
Stack Mac says, "How do you say strapped in ASL?" We need to know. DK Metcalf. We need to give love to Eric Arm. Now, for real, go ahead, shout out. We need to give love to Eric Armstead.
Facts.
He has been great after the bye week. Really, after they got Chase Young. Like
I was about to say, I feel like because even the Vikings game, he was like the only person with a sack that game, wasn't he? Like I felt like it started like the week before the bye. Yeah, Armstead, he's been balling. He gets a little bit lost with all of the bigger names on the defense sometimes, but he's always solid, always consistent. But now he's actually getting the sacks, so that makes it feel like
that's all
it just makes it.
All of you want to see from Armstead, bro. He does good in all other areas. I just want to see some more sacks, and he's been doing that shit, bro. He might probably gonna get double digits for sure this year for sure, bro. Like
I don't know what he's at, but he's probably at like 5 or 6 right now. So
for sure.
He's been doing his thing.
Boy, the legend Ernie Chavez in the building. Good afternoon,
Ernie, my boy.
Good afternoon, gents. Yes, rocking new era for sure. Ward definitely balled out, bro. Now, bro, Ward was going crazy, bro. On the defense too, just seeing Chase Young out there. I think it was one drive where Randy Gregory was out there. I think it was like fourth quarter, and he was out there for like the whole series. I just want him to put Chase Young back in, bro. Like I wish,
not for sure, because he dominates. It feels like
in the game, bro. Like
I fuck with Randy Gregory though. I don't want it to make it seem like because he's solid, he's good, But I feel you though, because Chase feel like he's just dominating right now.
Chase Young is
and to me
right now, bro.
What stuck out about the line to me is they all look in sync. Like this is honestly, this was the best game we've had. Like we didn't get the fumble like we had some of the other games, but they were all in sync. And then a lot of times it was just like. It wasn't one man just winning. It was like all 4 and the pocket's just collapsing and he just has like nowhere to go. Like, you feel me? So that was probably me, like for me, our most dominant pass rush game that we've had thus far. So I
man, just from all different, like just it was the stunts. A lot of the different stunts that they were running.
Yeah, and it was in sync. Like nobody was outside rushing their lane.
They had like 2. I think it was also the sack too. 2 was like Chase and Boza. They've been doing that for a second.
Meeting at the court.
Rush up the middle, standing up.
Man, that's tough too.
Right, that shit, man. The D line. Shout out, Uncle Steve, undefeated on the sideline.
Fred coming in there, getting in with the stunts and stuff too. Like they all in sync, bro. It looks beautiful when we rush like that, as opposed to some people trying to beat their man and just be out of position. Like, yeah, we seen that, but my boy Cleveland Farrell came in immediately. You feel me? And straightened them boys out.
He did. It was that was on a field goal.
For sure.
Supposedly Kinlaw got flipped over. Anyone see that? Yes, we did see that. It was kind of impressive. I was like, knowing how big Kinlaw is, to see him get flipped.
It was two of them though.
It was definitely two people. Like
you feel me? Like what you expect? He jumped off his feet.
To flip.
They did. You feel me? I give it to them because they all lying, but you got to be a little nasty. So I give them that credit. But you feel me? Hey, my boy Cleveland came in and straightened him out real quick. No problems.
Like, that's what I saw originally.
You saw Cleveland getting into it. Yeah, exactly.
Like, why niggas start fighting? They flipped to the table. I was like, that's why.
But like you said though, Kinlaw is a solid 300 pounds all muscle. So that you feel me, to flip that man, you got to be scrum.
Stack Mac's been on fire because this is literally what my brother was talking about for the second part of it. Stack Mac says the impact of Chase Young has been supercharged for the whole D line, brings back a lot of
D4 vibes for sure.
Also, shout out to them coverage sacks that's been giving them an extra beat to make plays, bro. The DBs have been locked in at least for the last like 2 or 3 games, bro. Especially last night, it was a lot of like coverage sacks that was going on out there, and Gino was looking to find.
But that to me, that goes back to what I was saying earlier in the season. Like the corners now have the confidence that they know dude can't hold the ball back there all day. So I don't have to cover for 3-4 seconds. Like I know I'm about to strap up for these 3 seconds, maybe 4, and it's not 5-6 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they know they got the confidence that they know that ball is coming out. You can't be back there playing. So I'm finna get up in you. So it goes hand in hand for sure. But they were strapped up. Like I said, they only real catch that they had, I felt like was that Jackson and Jigba catch. Everything else, I felt like we sitting in that shit. Lockett, he don't be doing shit like that against us sometimes. When
the defense has been on fire, bro. Like the only score they really had was the pick 6 for the most part. Like
for Lockett's that player that he's either gonna hit us for 150 or 15. Like you feel me? He there's no in between. Yesterday's game, it was just like a little too physical for him. He couldn't find those creases. You know what I'm saying? And it was ugly. But then you got to watch when we play him next game. He gonna have like 200 yards. You know what I'm saying? Because that little weasel,
bro. It's gonna be like a week in between, bro.
For sure.
Depending on how the Eagles game go, how lumped up
Gino
get paused, but like I feel pretty confident it's gonna be the same thing going against Seattle in like 2 weeks because like it's just a bad matchup.
For sure. And the film is out on Gino. He can't play against man coverage. When he gonna pick apart your zone, but you get him in man to man, he just I don't even throwing balls in the dirt and shit. He just not. He got a strong arm. It's just not always accurate. Like you feel me. But when he knows he can throw into a gap where people are stationary, he got that because he got. You know what I'm saying? But the anticipation that should be bothering.
Bro, defense been playing with their hair on fire. Got a shout out to him, bro. My boy says, Mariah says, I feel really sad for my man Greg Odom, who tore his biceps and muscle out for the season.
Well, they said 2 to 4 months, so possibly a chance of coming back, but we kind of we're kind of chalking it up to the season, but it's a possibility. But yeah, for sure that sucks. He's a great special teams player, and honestly, he's our backup safety. Like he was the next man up. You feel me right now? So now we getting even thinner at a position we were already thin.
Speaking of that, how did Jair look last night? I thought
he was balling.
I thought he looked pretty good, y'all saying.
First of all, my thing is, number one, if you don't notice a safety, that means he's playing good. So there was a couple of plays where I actually looked for him specifically. He was flying around. He was in position. The one that stuck out to me the most was immediately after the Jackson and Jigba Smith catch. I think it was a run play. He came up and smacked. I think it was the running back. He came up in the gap, and I'm talking about blasted him to the point where, like, I thought it was Dre Greenlaw because I saw the 7. So I thought it was Dre. Like, I was like, and then I looked up, oh, that's Tig. I'm like, oh, snap. I'm going to have to show you.
Man, he had nice 4 tackles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Or when you go back and see the clip, it was literally the play after the Jigba catch. He came and smacked somebody. I think it was, like I said, when it first happened, I thought it was Drake because I just seen the 7 out there. So it give me like real like Tig. Him and Huff, man, that's gonna be It's gonna be obviously, I fuck with Gibb, and if he wants to play one more year, I wouldn't be mad at it. But next year, if we go to Tig and Huff, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Oh yeah, no, Tig, I think that's where the transition is going to be definitely
headed. For sure. Because it's just like how, like with Huff's rookie year, like I said, the same exact scenario. Huff came in at the end of the year, and they're like, "Damn, this kid can play." Like he made a couple mistakes as far as like Huff, and even he still kind of makes those mistakes where he gets his eyes in the backfield, get a little anxious, but I'll live with it. You know what I'm saying? So we good, man. I like where our young fellas is coming to, man.
The only one I had him, he just missed the it was a one-on-one tackle off to a little dump off pass, and he just missed. Dude, he got a little shook.
Yeah, we had a few of those last night where it wasn't like, you feel me, it was him. It was a couple of people that was like on them little check downs, we missing that first tackle, and we don't always do that. Like, you feel me? Usually we be, even if they like miss them, like don't make the full tackle, they at least get contact on them to where everybody else can rally up. Like we was completely whiffing on that first tackle on them checkdowns sometimes. Like we're nitpicking at that point because our defense.
The defense was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We hit on our bingo cards for the sacks. Need to get a little bit better on the interceptions, but other than that, just great game overall. Last thing but not least, before we transition out of here from the Niners, bruh. Turkey on the 50. When I tell you we poured up shots, we got some tequila shots ready, boy. It went to commercial break, bro. I'm like, bro, we about to pour up shots right now. Everybody get a shot, man, because I've been waiting since I went to that game and saw them eat the turkey on the 50, bro. Disgusted, bro. We'll hate Seattle forever, bro. We went ahead and got that redemption last night. You had Purdy up there. Kittle up there. Motherfuckers
they brought the whole squad. They brought Bosa just came back. Mooney Ward.
Nick Bosa walked up there in disgust. That boy was like, Nick, you want to bite? He like,
that is carbs. Those are carbs.
That's the last thing I want to do after a game. I was like, wait, what? Like this nigga, bro, Bosa don't eat no food, bro.
He said, those are way too many carbs. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's different. He probably been like this since he was a kid. That's why probably people be like, he's a pass rusher created in the lab. Because, like, what? First thing I'm thinking about when I'm done is some food. Like, what are you talking about? It was some
protein. I'm like, bro, it's all protein right here. What you talking about, bro? They're like, no, it's all good, boss. We do your thing over there. But
you finna go drink a protein shake and go to bed.
Nah, facts, not for real. But what was it like for y'all in the chat and for my boy to see them go ahead and get that little, you know what I'm saying, that victory. It
was good, man. Just like I said, it fed my soul, man. I was just waiting for that for so long. I wish I could have been there, but it was on Thanksgiving. That sucks, but I think we might have to make that move back next year, man. Get up there to Seattle, man. It's a good little trip up there, man. So
the fact when Debo threw the turkey into the stands.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
Did you see homie get on TV?
Eating it. Yeah.
That was a moment, bro. I ain't gonna tell you, but that's a moment.
I'll never forget that, bro. That was.
Oh, it did.
Satisfying, bro. That's the only way to describe it, bro. It's satisfying.
Yeah, no. George
Wilson
shit was crazy, bro. You said who did Garrett Wilson got a touchdown?
Hell yeah.
Like that, I needed that. As a shout out to my fantasy team, we took out Garrett Wilson today, but shout out to Pat's fantasy team because he needs that touchdown. Bruh, nothing else really to say, but we are gonna go and close the book. We got shook our demons up there in the 12 land.
We're gonna get into Philly next week, y'all. Don't even worry about it. We just celebrating this right now.
We're gonna let this marinate. Really enjoy this victory this week, y'all. Because next week it's gonna be a doozy. Ooh-wee. Before we get up out of here, gotta talk about our Warriors. It is actually IST Friday. Shout out to the tournament.
I forgot about that.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stupid ass court.
In season Friday, you know what I'm saying?
I have to give them their credit because as much as I don't like the courts do let you know some shit is going on. Bro. Like it's like this ain't some normal shit. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what, it's like you can tell this ain't normal. So I give them that. It draws your attention, but I still hate them. But
how you like the Warriors tonight trying to bounce back after that loss? Bro, the Suns game was just like background this was just
after Chris Paul.
I was so damn bad for my niggas, man. Oh shit.
It just escalated quickly too because like they were having a conversation and all of a sudden Scott Foster was like, say something else, I'm talking about. Like Bro, we were just talking. We were having a dialogue.
They was having a man-to-man talk. They was having a man-to-man real.
But then all of a sudden, he like, that's enough. All right, you're out of here. Like, bro, get about your feelings.
I didn't escalate that back. And then that's when CB3 turned up. Like,
right, you a bitch, man,
like
for real.
Man, that's.
But then when CP3 talking about like it's an issue with Scott Foster and his son, like that's what
that
me the wrong way.
It got a little weird.
You feel me? Because like now I'm on CP3 side. At first, I was kind of whatever about it, but now I'm on CP3 side. Because why are you getting into it with his son under any circumstances? I don't know what it was, but Scott Foster, that's Tim Donaghy's dude. So I believe what I believe now. Like it was always a running joke, but now I'm really like, yeah, bro, he's real, on some bullshit. Yeah, no, he's on some real bullshit now. So it is what it is, man. But I just don't think he should be allowed to ref Chris Paul games no more. Even if Chris Paul is not on the Warriors, just period. Like that's some bullshit, bro.
I'm trying to plug in my laptop.
No, you straight.
All right, quick, man, for real. But how you think the Warriors gonna bounce back tonight versus Wemby?
I think the Spurs don't have enough firepower for us. So I expect us to win this game. But the way the Warriors been, I just don't know. They struggle with people that are tall and long, and we'll see. Like Clay's been shooting the ball well, so I'm expecting Clay. Man, I'm expecting Clay to keep it rolling. He's taking better shots too. He's taking them catch and shoot. He's not forcing shit off the dribble like he was before as much. So, yeah, I think we should be able to win this game. But the Warriors are stressing me out these days.
My boy Morales says Klay Thompson, 50 piece tonight, bro. If he goes to 50 tonight, bro. Morale, I'm sending you.
I might have to put on my Klay jersey.
Morale, I'm sending you $20 if Klay Thompson goes to 50 tonight, bro. Get the cash out ready, because that would be needed. For real. My boy Rockin' New Era says Warriors need to bounce back win. Definitely. Stack Mac on the Niners. Exercise those demons. The Bird Hunt continues. The Bird Hunt tour continues. Headed to Philly next week. Yes, sir. But no, I think the Warriors get the win tonight. I think Wemby probably gets like a 20 piece because everybody usually gets up for the dubs, but the Spurs in general aren't that good. So I think we can finally at least sneak a win tonight at Chase and get a little bit further in the in-season tournament. Are you aware of like where we are in the in-season tournament in terms of like how it like once we win tonight, do we go to the next round or when do we go to like it'd be like every time the games come on, they'd be like, well, if they win tonight, then this one.
I know. I know.
Cool.
The last time I see, we were +1.
Okay.
And we were ahead of OKC and the Spurs.
Yep.
But I don't know what none of that shit means. So.
Because it's not a first round elimination. You could lose one, and I think it's like if you lose two, then you're out.
Is that in Vegas or that's?
No, that's just before Vegas. So the qualifier, you still got to. These are like the qualifying rounds.
So we're automatically in it. Or
we're not in. I think if we went tonight, I think we'll be in for the qualifying rounds to go to Vegas.
Because I feel like because that would completely eliminate the Spurs then, because that would be their third loss.
Boy, Morales says 1-1 right now where the Warriors are at. We're placed third.
Oh, third. Okay, my bad.
So I think so we definitely can.
OKC probably ahead of us then.
Facts, not for
or no, Minnesota's ahead of us. It's us, Minnesota.
Yep.
OKC and the Spurs, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Sac.
And Sac.
Yeah, so Sac and what's the name probably ahead of us.
Yep. My son is in the chat. Dad, did Victor ever pay you that $20 you owe me? No, he did not, son. He did not pay me that $20. He's a nerd. Hey, Uncle Pat. Hey, shout out. My boy Jimbo says, Warriors, you know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
My boy AJ Cruz says, Mr. Hatman, the fourth dish is my favorite. All desserts. No, for real. Everybody shout out. What was y'all? All right, we got the Warriors. We're probably going to end it right now on this one. But favorite Thanksgiving foods. And if y'all, because I had this really big thing with, I really loved the stuffing that we ate yesterday. And my auntie and them was clowning me because they said they refer to it as dressing. So is this a thing of two Americas where Black people say dressing and other cultures say stuffing, or how do you feel on the topic?
I don't know. I feel like it goes both ways. I've heard that portion of it too. I say dressing. I don't necessarily say stuffing, but I also know, like in like Caribbean culture, stuffing is something different completely. Like it's literally because like stuffing actually goes inside the turkey. So I feel like
that's what my homie was. He was breaking it down like that.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a little different altogether. But I know mostly dressing. If you're gonna hear it from me.
Yeah, not that. Okay. I put that poll on IG. I think it was like
they flamed you.
9 for dressing, all black people. 6 was like stuffing, and that's all non-black people. So it was a good mix of my white, my Mexican homies. You know what I'm saying? And then I put for the other for both. I think it was like 6 or 7 people for that. So kind of it just depends on either one. You know what I'm saying?
People for sure say dressing.
My stuffing I had yesterday was probably my favorite. With a little bit of somebody had a brisket, so we had the brisket with the stuffing, bro. Oh my god, bro.
That's tough. Fire, I'm not a huge dressing person anyway, so I really honestly that's probably my least favorite. You know what I'm saying? It's not nasty, it's just kind of whatever to me. That shit just takes up space. I don't be having time for it.
Okay.
I usually put the little cranberry sauce on it though. I usually get 1 scoop of it just to go. You know what I'm saying? It's Thanksgiving to be festive, but second plate, it ain't got nothing on there.
So the first plate is when you're trying everything.
Everything, for sure. You got to go with the traditional, you feel me? Because I'm not, like, I don't hate yams, but I could live without them, you feel me? I always get yams, you know what I'm saying? The first go round, the second go round, probably not. My day after plate, I might throw some yams back on there a little bit. You feel me? To mix some more mac and cheese. But for the most part, I don't really trip off the yams. But the first go around, putting all that on there for sure.
Everything I play the first, because I had hot. I don't even eat hot water cornbread. I always try the hot water cornbread, and I always get disappointed. It's not the same thing, bro.
Because it's just like, bro. It just don't. It's like
whoever
the texture is a little different. Like, why would you do this? Like, why? We had a good thing going. Like, this was unnecessary.
Bro, somebody really literally took it into their hands and was like, "Look, I'm about to just create the best cornbread ever." Like, put this other one to shame, bro. Because hot water cornbread is disgusting, bro. Like, it's just not hitting, bro. But checking out the chat, everybody. You know what I'm saying? What y'all ate yesterday? You know what I'm saying? For real, my boy Chris M says for Thanksgiving. His favorite Thanksgiving dish is roasted bird. Okay, all right, let's see. Ron G in the building. Shout out my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Dressing, man.
Dressing, man. Sheesh.
Like that's some dignity, bro. That's literally about nigga. You eat some stuffing. What
stuffing? Who man's is this?
No, for real. Whose man is this? Jimbo says stuffing is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Ron G put me on game. Black people say dressing for real. Mark, dressing, definitely. Stagman, cultural versus regional, definitely.
That's real.
AJ Cruz said his wife made some lumpia and they got smoked before. That lumpia, bro.
Because it's like appetizer. You feel me? Yeah, it's like. Ain't nobody finna wait. I'm finna grab a few while I'm,
bro. We are smacking the lumpia, bro, because we're getting high. We're getting high the whole
time. That's under any circumstances, though. Facts. No matter what event it is. If you pull up with lumpia, they're getting smashed first, bro. They're not gonna make it. Because it's finger food. It's finger food.
It's nice in your hand. Exactly. It's nice little finger food.
And they're not even hella big. You pause. Like, you feel me?
Facts. Shout out to all my lumpia makers. Shout out
Mashing
to
gravy.
Mark or stuffing. I hear both at the house. Thank you. Like, I don't know, either or. My boy Jimbo says mashed potatoes and stuffing and gravy. Okay, that's that.
What would Cam and Mace tell you, bro?
So,
no, Cam and Mace
for real. Shout out Kevin. Rocket New Era wants to know what's the difference between yams and sweet potatoes.
Okay, so technically. Technically, the yam is a whole different fruit than a whole different vegetable than what we even know it as in America. But in America, yams and sweet potatoes are the same thing.
Shout out. And sweet potato pie is better than pumpkin pie. I don't care what y'all do.
That's not, to me, they're not even comparable.
Like, not even close.
But. I mean, I'm not really a huge pumpkin anything, so I'm the wrong person to ask about that. But
facts. My boy, man, we need to go to Chris M's house, y'all. sweet potatoes and lobster mac and cheese. I see you over there, my boy. My boy eats good over there, man. I think right with the mac and cheese, bro, for real. My wife's cousin made some cornbread stuffing one year. Oh, that's fire. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how most people make it.
Yeah. So I think that's how it was made yesterday.
Yeah, most people make
it like some cornbread.
You make cornbread first, and then you bust it down with the chicken broth and all that stuff to make it into dressing. Yeah.
Come on, game. Chef Pat in the building, you know what I'm saying? My boy Mark says my favorite is the mac and cheese for sure. If the mac ain't busting, I'm out. No, for real.
I respect that. They say you know you really that one if you in charge of the mac and cheese. That had me rolling.
No, for real. No. Cheese not for real. That's very true. That's very true. My boy Adrian Cruz says his mom made an au gratin potatoes and them shits was cooked all the way through. Oh, they wasn't cooked all the way through. That's tough. Nah, that's tough.
That's tough.
Yeah. No, yeah, man. Everyone, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all have those second and thirds today.
Or the stock from the turkey. Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, because G said you can use the stock from the turkey for the stuffing or dressing.
Oh, for the stuffing? Okay. With the stuffing. Okay, cool. Because that's why I was, bro, that's what I felt like. Because I was eating stuff and I'm like, damn, this kind of tastes like cornbread, but like.
Yeah, it's cornbread. Well, that's how we make it. I don't know about nobody else. They might have their own ways to do it, but we literally make cornbread first and they use the broth, the stock from the turkey or the chicken broth. And then the sage and all that.
Lobster roll, sticky out.
That's funny.
Oh, for real, bro. Now I gotta be hungry. I'm about to go grab a plate right now. Shit,
man. Hold on. One more thing. Did y'all have breakfast before Thanksgiving?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm a big nigga, y'all. Y'all know me, man.
It was a meme that was like, you fat as fuck if you eat breakfast.
I can't wait.
I was I wasn't even thinking about no breakfast food on Thanksgiving.
We did light breakfast. We had some toast with some eggs and some bacon. Just bare basics. You know
I was like, I ain't thinking about no fucking breakfast today. Unless my breakfast involves turkey and dressing, I don't want
it. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, bro. So like,
I ain't that hype.
I love breakfast. So like, that's my whole thing. We had grits this morning, but like,
I'm thugging it too.
Bro, not till 2. Bro,
yes, I need to eat.
Long, bro. In some houses, I saw somebody said, nigga, they said it was like 5 o'clock. And they said,
I see somebody eat at 6. Somebody at that point, I'm just gonna have to get popped because I'm digging all in the food. Like, mom's gonna have to smack me in the back of my head, all that, because I'm picking at that point. You're tripping.
No, bro. The start time at minimum the latest we should be eating is like 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock is really the latest.
I feel like that's if you're going somewhere. Like if you at the crib, like you feel me? Like, come on.
Thank you. Like, come on, man. What are we doing, man? Shout out my boy Mark. Definitely breakfast is the most important meal today for sure, bro. Okay, AJ Cruz, you was thugging it that morning. He had a bowl of granola and a muffin. That's it. You don't eat too heavy on breakfast on Thanksgiving. Unless
I was going to hoop or something, or like going to the turkey bowl, I'm thugging it till what's name. But
if I'm going to the turkey bowl, I'm definitely going with nothing on my stomach because I don't.
I can't hoop with nothing on my stomach. I'm not like that. I gotta have a little something to hold me up.
My stomach, man, that shit is only gonna come up or come out. You know what I'm saying? But either way, pause. But yeah. Jimbo says before we get up out of here, Curry's getting 40 tonight. So we got Clay for 50 from Riley. Jimbo says Curry getting 40 tonight.
Fuck it. We only need about 25 for the rest of the team.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, everybody else, you should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? Just
if they do that, I don't know what I would do, but shit. I'm gonna lose my mind.
My expectations are a little bit low right now just because we've been in a little bit of a slump, y'all. But who knows, man? Maybe Thanksgiving they ate right last night and you know what I'm saying? I watched some good football yesterday and they want to come out here and do their thing tonight, Warriors. We need y'all to go ahead and get y'all shit together.
I think I might have to rock some Niner gear just in case.
Rocking Niner gear tonight. I mean, I actually would. I might have to do the same because I wore the Debo jersey.
I seen you on TV too when you did that. I meant to text you too. I think Curry was at the free throw line at the opposite end of the court.
Yep.
And then it just looked up, and I'm like, it's only one motherfucker. Yeah, we know the angle, but then I'm like, it's only one motherfucker in this arena, I'm sure, with
walking
the
a fucking
jersey
19
on,
jersey at the Warriors game.
I didn't even see the number, I really see the number like that, but I just seen the red jersey, and I'm like, I just know that's Mill.
So the Niners played that morning, and we won. I think it was Jacksonville. I think it was either Jacksonville or
right. That was it.
Jacksonville game, and then we went ahead and went to the game that night. But yeah, definitely probably gonna throw on some Niners gear tonight too to wrap the game because Turkey on the 50 was awesome. But yeah,
I'm
man,
probably gonna throw a hat on or something. Nothing crazy.
Hat would be smart. Want to appreciate y'all for coming through on the holiday. You know what I'm saying, after Thanksgiving, man. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out of the VIP. You can definitely get y'all valet tickets from out front. Make sure you turn on your damn notifications so you know when we go live. We will be coming back on Tuesday to go ahead and break down the weekend's events from the Warriors games and get ready for Philly because it's probably going to be a two show episode for next week's matchup. You got any final words, my boy?
Nah, man, just tell a friend, you feel me? Y'all around a lot of friends and family that love talking sports, man. Put them on base soil, you know what I mean? Like, subscribe, turn on your damn notifications. Appreciate y'all.
Man, all right, y'all. Love y'all, man. Peace out. All that.